Wow, Christmas is finally here. The season we've been long waiting for is finally here. Oh, Christmas. I can see it in the eyes of many. Christmas, a season of love, a season of happiness, a season that dances through the wind, igniting our hearts, a wondrous sight. Christmas is more than a date in your calendar. It's a feeling, a spirit, a season that brings joy to families. Staring at the Christmas weather, a weather enveloped with love and harmony. The sounds of fireworks triggers the excitement of children. Imagine the hustling and bustling streets of Enugu. Despite is on a hill, but the air is alive with the sounds of laughter that comes from the faces of children. Music and the chatter of excited voices. Family gather together, adorning their homes with the vibrant and attractive colors of Christmas. The scent of spices and savory dishes swath through the air, making your mouth water in anticipation. I can remember back in those days when my Christmas wasn't complete without my Christmas clothes, my Christmas shoes, my baggy jeans, my new hairstyles, my wristwatch, and least I forgot, my glasses. Yes, my Christmas glasses, with which I used to picture the big uncles and the big aunties that would always grease my palms with nairas. Then I thought Christmas was all about this, but I never knew that Christmas was more than this. Christmas seems to be connected with endless tons of carnivals and concerts in every corners of our dwellings. But in the midst of this hustle and bustle, we seem to be forgetting the most important parts, the main reason for the season. The birthday boy. Yes, the birthday boy. He is the reason for the season. How can we celebrate Christmas without Christ? If he was not born, there would have not been any day to celebrate Christmas. How? Tell me how. Because Christmas, celebrating Christmas without Christ is just like a gun without a bullet. It is useless. Without the Christmas trees and the Christmas light, we adorn our home sweet, yet no picture of the birth of Christ. I didn't come here for fairy tales, but to tell you the real truth. To tell you the main reason for the celebration. Let's take our mind back to 2,000 years ago in a manger's haze. Can you imagine the scene unfolding in the bustling town of Bethlehem? Mary Heather with child, her labor pains. Yes, her labor pains quickening with each passing moment. And dear Joseph rushing through the crowded streets, knocking on door after door, pleading for shelter from a place where his beloved Mary could bring their precious child to the world. Unfortunately, every inn was filled to the brim with worried travelers responding to the census. The kind innkeepers, though sympathetic, shook their heads in regret. There was simply no room to be found. I could imagine the desperation Mary and Joseph must have felt that moment. Yes, their child, the Messiah, ready to be born, and there is no place to call their own. But just as hope seems to fade, a compassionate innkeeper took pity on the couple and offered a refuge in his humble stable behind his inn. The divinity came as flesh indeed, from a chosen womb that's pure and fresh. Jesus, a child born of a virgin, the dimension through Jesus entering the womb of Mary is still a mystery to the devil today. A promise long awaited. Yes, the birth of a child, not just any child, but the savior of the world. The death was the reason for the birth, but without the birth, there wouldn't have been any reason for his death. The Messiah, the sweetest baby born ever born on earth, happens to be the greatest miracles. He was born in a manger, we all know. He was not born in a palace adorned with gold, yet the Alagbada he not chose the lowest of places. No golden cradles, no throne adorned, just a manger of wood. Just a manger of wood, wrapped in swaddling clothes with straws on it to keep him warm. Animals watched in wonder, heavens rejoiced, angels burst forth in songs, their voices echoing like a celestial choir. The birth of a child, fear not, they proclaimed, but behold, we bring good tidings of joy for the birth of a king. Shepherds in field tending their sheep, they heard the angelic chorus, their hearts began to leap. Yes, go to Bethlehem, the birth of a king, the birth of the Savior, for Christ the Holy One. Wise men from the east, with gifts of great value in their hands, traveled through the desert, crossed vast. They were drawn not by a royal decree, but by the gentle glow of a guiding star. The Alagbada, they gave him gold to honor his reign, frank incense, a sweet fragrant chain, and mine, oh mine, a bittersweet sacrifice. It has foreshadowed the sacrifice, the ultimate rift. The child born in the depth of the night was destined to carry the world's heavy plight on his shoulders. He was born not for the mighty, but for the meek. He was born not for the righteous, but for all who seek. He came to break the chains of despair, to heal every scar, to show us the way to love near and far. The child born in the most unexpected of places will grow to challenge the kingdom of darkness. This season, even though the enemy tries to pull the trigger, they don't say it be audacious, because if they try him, they go collect woto. For he has given his angels charge over us to keep you in all thy ways. He has come to lift the downtrodden, to set the captives free, to heal the brokenhearted. Yes, you have no need to worry. You have no need to fear, because the Agone chamber is in charge. He is seated on his throne. The one who doesn't wait till Christmas Day like Santa Claus to honor your wishes. Despite the Harmattan wind eating us hard from the east to the west, to the north and the south, yet he is always our winter jacket. This is the evidence that God is always faithful. Yes, people go they ask us, say, "Now which Baba do the jazz?" We go tell them to Amarachi run out for us. Then when they ask us which Baba do the jazz, we go tell them to Amarachi run out for us. When they study, they collect your grace. When they study, they collect your favor. Because now your own sports we connect. Now make you come out the babe for trenches, put on for island. I said, now make you come out the babe from trenches, put on for island. God is forever faithful. The birth of Jesus is not just an event, but a dawn of a new era. The birth is not just a story, but the living legacy. Prophecies fulfilled, the promises kept in that moment. The word shifted. The light of Christ pierced through the darkness, illuminating hearts and fulfilling the hearts, guiding souls filled with grace. Christmas is not just a season of merriment, but is a season to spread love.